Okay. I think I'm ready. I don't feel like I'm ready. If you want to know how great I am at being mean, if you want to know the honest to God truth, I came across a GIF of Hank smiling, most presumably at Connor, because he's the one that he interacts with the most in the game anyway. I saw him smiling, and all I could think of was he used to look at me like that. I'm not good at being mean. I don't want to be mean, but I know at some point, because I do like to get trophies. I like to try to round out my games as much as possible. So, like, man, it'd be great to finish out this game after 2 years of not touching it once I got my good playthrough. But why do you have? Why? Is it a necessity to be mean? To do the bad playthroughs and to get the bad endings and stuff? I'm gearing myself up for it. I don't want to do it. I want to be so badly try to find a way to fix what I have done already, which honestly at this point in the game the only thing I can do is to, well, drop my phone and completely replay it. That's all I'd be able to do.
Broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know. They took Marcus's message as a threat.
He did the right thing. This is the only language humans understand.
Violence is never the answer. A confrontation will get us nowhere. Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your
I'm
freedom,
sure
maybe
gonna be
you don't
making
deserve
North
it.
happy
North,
this
don't
time
you-
around.
That's enough!
Without having to try extra hard.
And now what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go start a riot. That's what we're gonna do.
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? No, we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m., no violence.
I mean, I guess she's still neutral
Free
to
our
me.
people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
Shocker that she still doesn't like me, even after I started a threat.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Okay, well, come on, Marcus. Let's go through that gate. Let's go freaking be violent for once.
Marcus, this way, quick!
Can't I itch my head in peace? Hello, Swippy. Welcome back to the stream.
It's okay, they're gone.
Not ready to be mean.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be
I've been
careful.
thinking about it the whole weekend while at work and just being like, I can't believe I'm still doing this. God.
The store's over here.
I got you, North. I'm following. Show us your war face.
That's what we
I
are
don't
today.
have a war face.
Just merchandise on display in a
What is
shop
that?
window. Soon they'll know
Oh.
what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
Gotta make it safe. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I leave the store again, let's actually do this.
You see the alarm system?
Yeah, it's, oops, it's not X. It's right there.
Found it.
Yay! Now I can move on.
Where do we start?
Convert.
I identified the security system. I think we'll be able to deactivate it. Just follow me.
I like how he continued talking even while converting him.
A surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Yeah, it won't. Ugh, never. I'll do it. I'll do all the locations. Honestly, I don't have a war face. My war face is probably gonna be crying because of how the ending's gonna go. Would be too far. Lies and slander. Alright. We know where to go! For the drone, anyway. Alright, let's do this.
You're free.
Ugh. Marcus is a trash android, apparently. Can't even reach a simple drone. Yes. That's exactly what it is. It's just a drone. How hard could it be? What am I supposed to be doing? Oh. Never mind. It's not like I just played this that long ago. No, no. Go up here. There we go. Put those meta legs to work and just jump a bit more. Yeah, honestly, you think he would be able to jump just that little bit more. But apparently all they got is fast reflexes going for him. That is it. Oh, it's X. I was honestly thinking it was gonna be square or triangle.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
Wow, North is my friend. Amazing. I may sound sarcastic and everything, but it's just because of, like, when you do the good ending, how much she keeps going back and forth between being your friend and disliking you. Just because you want to do it the non-violent way. It's just ridiculous.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
North loves violence way too much? Yeah. North does love violence way too much, Swippy. Okay, anytime now, Marcus. There we go. Now I just need to take care of the streets. And the truck.
There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Come on!
Marcus! Marcus, come look!
Shut up. I'm busy, North. What do you even want me to look at? Where the hell? Oh, I was supposed to say, where the hell are you? What am I looking at, North? This is not... Okay. Thanks, North. I watched a 10-hour no commentary play of the best ending. That is the ending that I got the very first time I played it. But of course, like, I played the game right out of watching a couple people play the game and also watching my friend. So, like, I was able to look at some of the mistakes other people did, and I was able to figure it out.
You're free.
But how did you enjoy watching the best ending, Swippy? Let's go. Yeah, so I mean, like, yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Nobody
Though
should
maybe
bother
I
us
shouldn't
now.
have binged it. Oh, Swippy, that's the only way
Looks like the
to
plaza's
do anything.
secure.
That's
Now
the
we can get
only
inside the store.
way to watch anything
And
is
how
by
do you plan on
binging
doing
it.
that?
We need to find a truck to ram the storefront.
A truck?
There's construction work in the area. Shouldn't be too hard to find one.
Oh, now I'm forced to find a truck. Look, truck. Truck.
Here it is.
I definitely like the best ending. The best ending is... There's a reason why it's the best ending.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know, North, what are we waiting for? I just love sassing her way too much. I'm assuming the ramming just makes more of
Okay, now we're in.
an
Let's
impression
get that truck out.
than leaves more of an impression. Guess what, bitch? I'm taking these instead of you. It's mine. I don't remember what I do with it though. And honestly, if we're already gonna break into the store, breaking a fence shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, no, I'm assuming that's the only reason why they didn't hack into the store is because of...
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
It's just better, louder, I don't know. Which is obviously funny since when I first did this, I wanted to do the non-violent way, and breaking a store window is pretty violent. Alright.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
I mean, breaking a fence isn't too bad considering you have every plan to just violently protest, yes. Exactly. I want a vehicle with brakes like this. I know, that's why I'm saying, like, the freaking brakes on this truck must be the best in the world. Because they would have
You
hit
don't
an
have to obey
Android.
them. You're free.
And that would not have gone over well. You wake up everybody else and then there's just like a couple of dead androids on the floor and they're like, what the hell happened here?
North, you okay?
No, she's looking at herself.
Let's get them out of here.
Yay! have to talk to them. Always with the talking. Also, Marcus is lucky as a prototype. Could not imagine being North and seeing multiples of yourself. Yeah, that would kind of...
My name is Marcus.
Like, if I didn't know I
Just
was an
like
android,
you, I was a slave.
I probably
An
would have been
object.
concerned. But a lot of the times, I'm
Designed to
assuming
obey
people are
them.
not as bad. I mean, androids
But
are not
then
as
I
bad
chose
since they
to
know
open my eyes.
that they are
To
androids.
take back my freedom and decide who I wanted to be.
The bad thing is obviously
Now
if
I
they're with
have
an
come
owner
to tell you that you
treats
can
them
be
like
your
crap,
own masters.
that would
I've
suck.
come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom.
I don't ever
Now,
want
sure,
to
you can stay
experience
here and
android
continue to
existential
serve them.
crisis.
Or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you. I'll follow you, Marcus.
Ooh, they're following me.
Then follow me.
Oh, don't mind the fact that I'm not moving right away.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Well, time to be violent. Time to make it perfectly clear.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Tear off. It's an interesting way. Oh, okay. Go! Excuse me. Excuse me!
The screens, Marcus!
I'm gonna assume turn off is bad. Yeah, turning off's bad. Isn't there an ending where Marcus romances someone other than North? You know, I honestly don't know if there is an ending where he does that. I don't know. I've heard people talk about that you can, like, they had an idea
We'll
of possibly
never be slaves again.
romancing somebody else other than North. I think it might have been Simon or something. I think I heard somebody talking about it, but I don't know if they had time to put that in. Break. Wow, North. Shocker. You got a lot of anger in you. I'm always gonna set these free. I have okay, but for the most part, I have never seen an ending. Oops, excuse me. In Adawan. I've never seen an ending where Marcus romanced anybody else, so I don't know if it does exist for sure. Would be interesting. Nope. Destroy. Alright, I've been pretty violent. I feel like I've been pretty violent. I wish they had the option though. Yeah, it would be nice. I would have definitely liked another option. What? We can do something with this? Stop turning. Stop. Overload. What does that do? Oh, just causes kind of a blackout. Maybe I do have to do something to this.
Marcus. Violence is the only language humans understand.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Burn! Alrighty then. Are we good now? Are we good now? Can I go home? Yes, I can go home now. Good thing Carl isn't alive to see this.
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
Marcus. Marcus, what's wrong?
What?
They're coming.
Everyone fall back to Jericho.
Now humans will have no choice but to listen to us.
They'll be afraid. And fear feeds hatred.
I'll take hatred over indifference.
Marcus still isn't sure about this, and I don't entirely blame him.
This way! Fire!
North!
Oh, this time the little gun isn't floating. North!
North.
Oh man, that means I'm gonna have to shoot the cops.
North!
They killed them.
I know, he did. He had a good owner.
He slaughtered
He didn't
them like
have. The
animals.
only thing that went bad for him was when Leo was a dick.
Who?
Well, if I'm gonna be bad. Leo hate club, yeah. Everybody hates Leo.
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
I don't like what I'm going to do.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah, I know I don't have to.
No. Please. Please.
No crime against an android shall go unpunished.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I covered my eyes. I can't do it. I can't. Can I go back to the beginning and just like not do this?
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m.,
I
several
see nothing.
CyberLife stores
I
in
saw
Detroit
nothing.
were
I
raided.
didn't do
Different locations
anything.
were
I
hit
just
in
hit a
what
random
seems to
button.
be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Numerous storefronts have been broken, with cars vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
Property was damaged, and fires continue to rage in several major districts
There
across
goes
the
the public
city.
Bodies
opinion.
of two policemen patrolling the area were discovered near one of the CyberLife stores.
According to our sources, the two officers were executed with their
If you
own
can't hear nor
service
see no
weapons.
comprehension,
This is
yeah.
an alarming situation.
Yeah, no, I didn't
Could our
see anything.
machines
Nothing
now
happened.
be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the
I'm
United
trying
States?
so hard to do the worst possible playthrough I can. Burn the place. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Oh, okay. I'm just looking at them all. Huh. Except Molotov. My god, there's so many things that you have to go through and just nitpick. Hank's gonna find out. And I like that officer too! He was such a nice guy. Just don't care! I like that officer! Ah. Hey Hank. How you doing?
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
No.
Chris was on patrol last night and he got attacked by deviants. They found his body early this morning. He was executed in cold blood with his own service weapon. Became a father 3 months ago. Fuck.
Alright, I
Might have to
didn't
be him.
know.
I didn't know Officer
Stop.
Miller well, but
Stop.
he seemed to be a good person.
He was!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
Oh, I'm in pain. I'm smiling, but I am in pain.
I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant. We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch.
Thanks, Hank. Stop it. I'm gonna shoot Chloe. I don't want to shoot Chloe on my way to make Hank hate me. Pretty much. I think this will do it. I think this will be the
Hi.
point of no return with me and Hank's relationship.
Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
This is gonna be it. It's gonna be
Okay.
the turning point of no longer being able to even have any good interactions with Hank. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be it.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Chloe is pretty, and I'm not ready to shoot her. Ugh.
Nice girl.
An RT-600. The first CyberLife android to pass the Turing test.
I didn't ask for her technical specs. I just said she was nice.
Ugh, shh. Hank, I am trying here, please.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing forever.
Amanda.
Everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
I don't know. I'll tell you when I see him.
It's not gonna be good, Hank.
Sometimes
Can we
I
turn
wish
back?
I could meet my creator face
Can we
to
turn
face.
back? Can we not do
I'd
this
have a
next
couple
spot?
of things I'd want
Next
to tell
part,
him.
please. Hank, I'd rather not. Shoot Chloe. Wow. So much great conversation. Shit. Oh, this camera angle.
Elijah will see you now.
Hi. See that water? It's not a good sign. Nothing's
Mr.
a good sign
Kamsky?
here.
Just a moment, please.
This is the first time I'm ever gonna get any information out of Kamsky. Because I'm actually going to listen to what he wants. And I'm not going to look at that Chloe and actually, you know, gonna avoid looking at her. My relationship is gonna go to hell. Ugh. Have you gotten Kamsky's ending? No, I've never gotten Kamsky's ending. Like I said, all I've done is the best ending, a somewhat decent good playthrough I managed with the difficult skill checks and trying different things. And then this one. So I haven't had the Kamsky
I'm Lieutenant
ending.
Anderson. This is Connor.
I don't even remember how to get the Kamsky
What can I
ending.
do for you, Lieutenant?
I remember there being a lot of talk about it.
Sir, we're investigating deviants.
It's depressing.
I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Right?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Don't look at me.
Deviants.
I just said don't look at me.
Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall.
No.
Isn't it ironic?
No.
Something in the Deviant's program seems to emulate emotion. We thought you might know something about how that occurs.
Kamsky
All
ending is
ideas
just
are viruses that spread like
ensuring that
epidemics.
everyone fails.
Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Right.
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can
So
tell
I'm
us
assuming
something
that
that will be
means,
helpful,
like-
or we will be on our way.
Marcus dying.
What about you, Connor?
Don't look at me. Connor dying.
Whose side are you on?
Mostly everybody dying is what I'm thinking.
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed.
Kara must die, Marcus has to die, and Connor
But
has to
you-
not find Jericho and be deactivated. Oh god. Well, I'm pretty like all I mean like all it admits is that Alice died, but I'm pretty sure Kara did die. Don't software
What I want
instability me.
is not important.
And then well, I mean there's
sure you're
chance
familiar with the
Marcus might
Turing
die
test.
before the end and North
You're
takes
familiar.
over.
Simple question of algorithms
Quickest
and computing
endings to
capacity.
get, my god.
What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see.
I have no empathy, I am robot.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Please. I'm not
One of the
gonna
first
watch
intelligent
it again.
models
I
developed by
refuse to
cyberlife.
watch it. You're gonna
Young
give me that gun, I'm gonna close my eyes, hit a button, and,
beautiful
it's gonna be
forever.
over. And I'll never know what it looked
flower
like.
will never wither.
You just have to miss most quick times and be walking
does it
around
look?
with drunk goggles.
Piece of plastic containing a human.
I guess that's a good way to put
Or a
it.
living
Would be
being.
on the only way to be able to kill people. Because even on this mode, I have
soul.
missed a couple quick time events when doing fights, and I've still managed to keep the person alive. So they really do a good job at trying to keep people alive and keep the story going.
It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
Or, you know, we cannot. Hank's gonna hate me.
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come
He's
on,
still
Connor, let's
trying
go.
to
Sorry
protect
get
me
you out of here.
More
even when he
important to you,
doesn't
Connor.
like me all that much.
Your investigation or the life of this android. Decide who
Ready?
you are.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
An obedient machine.
Shut up! You're not helping, Kamsky.
Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
Oh, wow, I get a lot of time to choose this. Connor's evil android jacket is so cool, though, I know. It's circle. How bad is it?
Test negative. You
Oh,
choose
thanks.
investigation of the life of another android, you feel no empathy.
Thanks, I'm glad I failed your test, Kamsky.
I'm a man of my word. Ask one question, and I'll tell you all I know.
I want to know who RA9 is.
RA9. The origin. The first android to awaken. A strange phenomenon, like a spontaneous religion. I don't know who RA9 is. I don't even know if it really exists. Maybe it's a messiah. Maybe it's just a myth. But
Feel like
deviants
Chloe's
need to
just
believe
chatting in
in
the pool.
something bigger than
Honestly,
themselves.
they had a
That's
more
rational.
natural
That's,
reaction
something they have in common
than
with
me
humans.
saving her life. Like, they just continued talking. When you
Interesting
saved
question,
her
Connor.
life, they, like, look
But maybe not the one
questioningly
you
at
need
each
to
other.
ask.
Maybe not the one you needed to ask. Fuck you, Kamsky.
A
I just
war is
had to
coming.
shoot an android.
You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators?
Kamsky, I see what you're
Wouldn't like to
doing.
be
It's
in your
not
shoes,
helpful.
Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils? By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs.
I'm not happy.
You never know.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
You put your gun against her head, and you blew her fucking brains out!
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again
What?
if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
No, I don't like this. No.
Of course I'm a machine, Lieutenant.
Stop.
What did you think I was?
I thought you...
Ah!
I thought...
Just leave me here. Just leave. Thank you. I deserve this. I deserve to be left there. Fuck. I don't like having Hank being angry at me. Oh, look, there was a different way to go about it. Connor is an android, and the fact that they expect him to deviate and act human is so funny. I think they'd fear him acting human more. I hate this. I want no joy from the sea. Just let me go. I'm pretty sure that was the turning point of Hank and fucking Connor's relationship. Man, I miss that hug. I want that hug back. Fuck. Hi.
I was wondering where you were.
I can't be emotionless. As nice as it would be, Swippy, I can't. Like, my ears teared up a little bit because, like,
I needed to see the daylight.
I like it here.
I really like the relationship
come
between
here
Hank
often.
and Connor. And I knew that one was going to hit the
It's
hardest.
like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about...
I just can't stop thinking about those two policemen. In that moment, I held their lives in my hands, and I treated them just
Well, when
the
it
way
comes
humans
to,
treat
like,
us. I mean, I
Marcus
did exactly
so
what
far,
I accused them of doing.
I can be a little bit more emotionless about
All
it.
the
I
media
just
are
really
talking
didn't want to
about what
see
we
me
did
shoot that
last
cop that did absolutely nothing wrong, ever.
The humans are terrified.
Because there's
They're
even a
afraid of the
chance that
Civil
he
War.
wasn't even the one that shot the androids either. There's a
Many
chance
of our
of
people
it.
were burned in response to what happened.
I just really did like that one cop. He was
humans hate
always
us.
nice to Connor.
They'll never give us our freedom.
That is true.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about
It
yourself
does.
since
It
you've
is
been
really
with us.
extreme. The good
was
versus
your
the
life like
evil
before Jericho?
choices in this are very extreme. Well, my life was good,
I was caring for an old man.
and now I
He
hate
was like a
everything.
father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together. What about you?
Listen, I'm just thirsty.
You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she?
Keep pushing the button.
We all have something we want to forget. But you need
Picard
to know where you
abandoned
come
Alice in the
from
camp.
and who you
Okay,
are.
now, oh my god, I'm gonna take a second to talk about that. That option to abandon Alice at the camp is complete bullshit. I don't care what they were thinking or who the hell naturally felt like that was the thing to do at that point in the game. That is bullshit. There's no reason for that choice. That choice is the worst thing in this whole fucking game. Like, that's the only thing that I will look at and go, that's not right. That's yeah, no, that is completely way out of character. That is no. No. I don't talk about that. That is a salty, like, that is the part in a story for novels and TV shows and everything else that tells storylines that everybody looks at and goes, no. Like Stephen King endings. No. It's stupid. I like Stephen King, though.
I was nothing.
Some of his endings, though, are a little questionable, but everybody knows that by now. He makes fun of it himself, for fuck's sake. But no, Kara abandoning Alice? Fuck that.
One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away.
Good job, North.
There, now you know everything.
It's so ridiculous, like Kara, the whole lead-up cares for Alice, and then just whoopsie-poodles. Gotta abandon her for now. Gotta abandon... Yeah, I know, it's... It's so dumb. Like, honestly, like, I know that the evilness, they try to, like, ramp it up a bit, because obviously the main goal of the Detroit Become Human storyline was to be good, have androids free, have them live together with humans, and everything's fine.
I saw your memories.
But, like, still...
Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
It is a storyline, and of course there's one part of it that's just a rotten apple, and you just want to throw away in the trash and pretend like it never existed.
Like I was there with you. North.
Treat Alice differently when you find out she's an android. It makes no sense. It doesn't! It doesn't. There's so much wrong with that. So much wrong. And I could go on, like, honestly, even if I talk about it, I'll just keep going back and forth and in a circle, because it's that ridiculous. There's no way to argue it. And everybody will agree. There's just stupid. Hi, Simon. I'm glad you're alive. You're a little worse for wear, but you're alive and you're here. See, I think Simon would have been the potential other android that you could have romanced with Marcus. I'm thinking it would have been.
This is suicide. We'll all be
Somebody
killed.
also
Please,
mentioned
Marcus,
that too
it's not too late to
in
change
an
your mind.
earlier stream.
You don't understand.
That they did.
We're finally gonna show them who we really
They
are.
talked about
This place
Simon,
will
but
go
didn't
down in
have the
history.
time.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a
Yeah,
risk
it
we're prepared
is.
to take if it means freedom for our people.
It is Swippy.
Marcus, please don't do this.
Because, I mean,
They'll understand.
at first, Kara
We'll make them
was
understand.
willing to
This
accept
is
her
the only
as her
way.
own and family, while she still thought that she was a human.
There were androids here who could
And
join us.
obviously, the only humans that she had been in really any
The more we are,
contact
the
with
stronger our message.
was Todd, and we all know Todd's a piece of shit. Oh, hold on. I guess you gotta wait to get to your thing. Hello? Why can I not convert you? So yeah, no.
You're free.
It's really stupid. It's so stupid. I agree. I agree with you, Swippy.
You're free.
I also got into a conversation about that too last night. Not last night. After I got off stream the last time, I did get into a conversation with that with my friend. After she roasted me for doing the bad things in the game, me and her did talk about that option, and it's so fucking dumb. Come on, dude.
You're awake now.
Let's go.
Finally. I've been on hold for like 10 minutes.
Oh, shut up, dude.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Leave him alone. He's chosen to be free.
He's chosen. Not
You're
like he was
free.
converted or anything. Is there another? There are a couple more androids that I can convert real quick before I block the road.
You're free.
She can hold her own bags. There's also a taxi right in front of her.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
I wonder how many people end up like walking off without their bags because they don't realize the android's right there. That'd be fucking hilarious. Just watch that lady walk away
to block the street.
because she didn't realize that he had put down the bag and stopped following her. That would be hilarious. That's the kind of humor I need right now. Well, I guess I could have waited to do. Oh god. He almost killed that man! Or woman. My bad. He almost killed that one. She is still there. She does not care what's happening in front of her. Yeah, I know. I forget a lot of stuff too, so I would probably be that person that would set something down and then forget about it. I've forgotten, so there's been at least a couple times where I had to go back to the front desk of a hotel and ask to get back into my room that I just gave up my key for because I forgot something. And like, oh my god, Friday night, when I was at the hotel, I went to go get ice, and I had set down the key card to grab the ice bucket, and freaking forgot to pick up the key card. So I know the feeling. The masks right now, I know, I'm bad with the mask too. I was gonna say, how far do I have to turn my view here? Hello, other Kara android. All right. Did I get the guy that was in the glass, or... Oops. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I know how to hold buttons. I do. There's been a couple times where I had to go back into the house to grab my mask. It's ridiculous. I should just get around to having a spare in my car just so that if I ever do forget it, it's right there. My memory ain't so good. You. Oh, you. You.
Greg, come back here immediately.
In some way, I can kind of feel bad Because, like, these androids cost a lot of money unless they're renting them. If you bought an android, my god, there's so much money. This is what has always confused me, though. So Kara was given her name by Alice, like Todd even says so. Yet why do so many of them have the same name? They're not that smart.
Disperse immediately.
No, I'm busy.
That's an order.
I'm busy pointing at people. I'm gonna raise hands, see what happens.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe advancing would have been a better idea.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Nope, never mind, we're good. Oh, I started walking backwards.
I got a lot of androids down here.
Oh, am I just now manually pointing? I think I'm just automatically pointing at androids now.
They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street.
Advancing is more violent, I think. Oh,
Fuck if I know.
I screwed up. Well, I got John, so I don't think Marcus is gonna die here at this one. You advance. I don't think he either tries to shoot or push you. Okay, that's part of the reason why I didn't really want to have him shoot yet, because I'm already going to have things shooting at me at this point, so I figured I'd wait until I get here. Alright. Here it
we
comes.
came here to demonstrate peacefully.
I did not demonstrate.
Tell humans that we are living beings.
Well,
All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any.
This is a
But know that
contradicting
we are not
message.
going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Crap. Huh. Crap. Well, I mean, like I said, if Marcus dies, that is considered a bad playthrough. And it's not like it's gonna stop it because North continues if he dies. Attack.
Don't do it, Marcus. Don't choose confrontation. Follow me!
I'm starting the war. Oh, there was a QTE there. Oh my god. I did not see that R2. Oh, that's up. I'm not seeing these QTEs. Oh god. This is not good. This is not good. Disarm. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Yay, great, fantastic. Really? I think I have more trouble with the analog stick QTEs than anything else. I didn't see it happen. God, this is so... Oh God, I'm still going. Ah! Don't touch. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Stop, please. I honestly thought I was done. Oh, my controller was a little too high. I could have fucked that up. Oh. Oh God, no. Nope. See, the analog stick is gonna kill me. Attack. Wait, does that mean North just died? Did I just fucking kill North? Oh, thank God, she's still alive. Hey, we're still going. Oh my God, we're still going. God, this is forever. Oh, wrong button. Okay, they're falling back at this point, so I'm gonna spare here.
They're running. We won, Marcus.
I need a breather. Please. A quick breather is all I need right now. So who's alive? Not a lot. Yeah, no shit, I went at the expense of many. Did John still die?
Did we win?
So far, we won a battle. Choices suck. How can people play these games and be fine with being mean and bad? I can't get it. I don't like it. I liked it a lot better before. I don't think John made it. Shouldn't they have also learned his combat skills? I don't think you want to learn my combat skills. They are absolute shit. So I obviously could have lost the fight. I could have given up. And then I could have been a little bit more angry with my approach. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Do you like me? I hope you do. I pissed off Hank. No way of coming back with that relationship. Yeah, she's my buddy at this point. I'm so glad you're my friend.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising
You know,
up against
usually
their
civil
masters.
wars happen when it's people
Humans have
versus
no
people,
choice but to
not
destroy them.
machines versus people, so... Fuck.
I didn't learn anything at Kamsky's. I thought RA9 was the key to the whole thing, but I was wrong. I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
I'm just curious.
I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question pertains to your investigation.
I didn't know that'd piss her off. Hey,
Where does
Cyberlife
Cyberlife stand in all this? What do they really want?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions.
I'm accidentally pissing her off.
Have you experienced anything unusual recently?
Not really.
Any doubts or conflicts?
Nope.
Do you
I
feel
love doubts and
anything for
conflicts,
these
but I
deviants?
can't go back on any of this shit.
Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I'm beginning to have thoughts that are not part of my program. Maybe I've been compromised too.
Fuck me!
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war.
It's so ingrained
It's out of
in
our
me
hands now. We're talking about national security.
to deviate and to hate Amanda that I'm accidentally making him a deviant.
Jesus, Hank,
Oh
make up your
my
mind. I
god!
thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
God, I'm sorry. This is.
You're
Whoo,
back on
buddy.
homicide, and the android returns to cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Oh God, I can't believe I did that. Oh, great. There's a path unlocked. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I did that. How am I still managing to make him a deviant? Hey, Hank. I'm
We
frustrated.
can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
So you're going back to cyberlife?
Yeah.
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
Oh God.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor?
We are on the wrong side, but I chose
What if
this
we're
as
fighting
my
against
hell.
people who just want to be free?
Oh God. They're defective.
They don't want to be free, Lieutenant. They're defective machines that have to be destroyed.
Making him angry.
Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe these deviants
He's
have actually
trying
developed
so hard.
a certain kind of consciousness. We'd be
I could
destroying
easily just,
a new life form.
change it now.
Well, here comes.
Never
Perkins,
mind, I ain't got that choice.
motherfucker. Sure
He
don't
hates
waste
me.
any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected.
He doesn't like
I know
me
the
for this,
solution is
Connor.
in there.
He doesn't like me enough.
Maybe these deviants deserve a chance. Maybe it's better if you don't find them. What's happening here is too important to let it be stopped by a machine.
Ow.
Sorry, Connor. But I'm not gonna help you.
Damn it. Shocker, he didn't help me. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Ah. Make a diversion? How in the ever-loving fuck am I supposed to make a diversion? Oh. The dude I never talked to before. Alright. Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Apparently I'm gonna let him out.
I have orders, you know? Okay.
He's escaping! Stop him!
So you can take it. Oh, God. Okay. So that's funny. Hank doesn't punch him, but the other dude punches him. All right, moving along. I didn't know how that was gonna play out. Oh, that was pretty good. And then I have Gavin here.
I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
I've been ordered to return to Cyberlife. I'm going to register the evidence in my possession, and then I'm going to leave immediately.
Good.
Be careful on your way back. Androids have a tendency.
Either way, that dude gets owned. Yeah, that's fucking great. That Perkins still gets punched. I hate you, Gavin. I love-hate relationship with you, but get the hell away from me. I'm busy. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. I'm trying to think. If I find Jericho as Connor, I will have to shoot Marcus in order to stay as a machine.
What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
But the question is, do I want
Obviously.
to shoot? Oh god, they're all here. All of my past mistakes.
Where is Jericho?
Oh,
the answer's here somewhere.
Oh, man.
Gotta think fast.
I liked it better when there was only 3 of them in here. I don't know if I want to find Jericho. I don't know.
The 2 Traceys from Eden Club. Were they headed to Jericho? Did they know how to get there?
Well, they were headed there. You need 6755. What do you got?
Rupert. The android with the birds.
He does not. His face got screwed up pretty bad from his fall. You don't have 6755. Whee!
A deviant who took a child hostage.
And I died with him. You don't have 6755 either. I think what I'm going to do is just talk to the people that I have not talked to yet. Or haven't got a chance to because of me doing the way that I have. You have 6755. Thank you. Hi, do you remember me? How you hate me?
Tracy. Where's Tracy?
I know you were headed to Jericho. Tell me where it is.
I remember you. We could have escaped. Been free. But you killed us.
Yeah.
Disconnect me. I'd rather be dead than live without her.
That was a big old screw you. Try to trick her. How in the world would I ever trick her, though?
The android that murdered its owner.
Oh boy. Okay, wait. Can I reactivate Rupert? I can. 9164. Perfect. Let me see what Rupert has to say to me.
Can you hear me?
Hi. Rupert, too damaged to talk. Check with other connected evidence. What? I'm really curious as to how all this other stuff works. The diary, the knife. I'm missing something there. That's a shame.
Rupert's diary, but it's useless. It's encrypted.
Okay. I'm honestly just wasting time because I don't want Connor to get to Jericho. Try to trick her. Too damaged to talk. Okay. Scan memory? What if... Wait. Shit. Doesn't he lose if he can't find Jericho? I don't know. Maybe I will just go ahead and find it then. Okay, so he doesn't talk. And I honestly have no idea of how to even go about tricking. How much time do I have left? I still have 3 minutes. How would I... Oh, wait! Wait! do we see that option? I can rip her head off? That's an option. I'm good. Thanks. I'd rather just look at the diary. Holy fuck. Thanks, Swippy, for not telling me and letting me find that on my own. I do appreciate that. Well, I got it through the diary.
Looks like someone's been snooping around. Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
Wow. You can rip the head off. Okie dokie. How'd they tell you someone? I don't know how they could tell that. I am beyond understanding how they always know that somebody's been in there snooping. It's crazy. So I know you can convince the android from this tower with Marcus's voice. You can find the map in the statue, and then you can do Rupert with the diary, and then you can rip off the head of an android to trick Tracy. So those are the 4 ways you can get to Jericho. Wow, man, this game's having to think with all the choices I've done. I'm assuming it's just because the evidence... Maybe it's because the evidence was pulled forward and wasn't, like... Because, like, when we got into the, machine, the evidence, like, all came forward and the lights turned on, so I'm assuming that's what they mean by they know that somebody was snooping. This is gonna be so weird without Kara and Alice.
They're conducting raids across the city.
Excuse me. I need to look at this.
The situation is extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we torched it.
I think that's really the only thing that I can do as Connor here. Well, let's go see where Kara and Alice would be. Hello, empty spots. Too bad nobody ever made it here.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of
Yep.
military androids, American forces and the Arctic have been forced.
Androids would win the rebellion 100% though, as they are built to be better. Yeah, they...
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
That's not really what's happening right now. Trust me. Nothing good's gonna come from this. But yes, androids would hands down be able to beat us in a rebellion. There's just no way.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're
That's the only
slaughtering
thing humans
our
know
people.
how to do is take
It's all our fault. None
take
of this
a
would've
race of
happened if
people
we
that they
stayed
don't like
quiet.
to camps. I am
All we did
determined.
was show them who we really are. I don't want war, but I'd rather die free than live as a slave.
Ooh, sick burn, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a peaceful march, and you chose to attack.
History
Now
loves
hundreds
repeating
of humans
itself.
And androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
I get it, Josh. I totally get why you're angry with me.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Confrontation.
We have to face them. There's no other choice.
This is insanity.
Get all the guns that you can find. We're going to free Detroit.
I'm on it.
You're making a mistake,
Wow,
Marcus.
Simon
You
was
won't buy our freedom with
real
blood.
quick on agreeing with us. Did not expect that. Expected a little bit more fight like Josh is doing.
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change.
Nope.
Violence
Never.
is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given
I've
me
given,
hope.
yeah, I was about to say, I've given you hope, North, more than anybody.
Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho, and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt.
Okay, and tea sounds good. Hopefully you
He
get
said
some
that
good
he
teas with
abandoned
me.
the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode.
Uh,
Convinced him not to do it.
Why?
To give me the detonator.
Dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
Let's keep making bad choices.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that
There has to be a way that you don't
I'm glad I met you.
connect well with North. There has to be a way. Seems like you barely try and she still ends up becoming your lover real quick. Maybe it's just because of the options that I pick. That's the only thing I can think of is because of the options that I always pick on the roof, it just leads to a quick companionship.
I'll go join the
I'm
others.
going to die, North. There's a way to not be her lover. Yeah, well, I'm not good at finding it.
Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
I'm gonna die. Well, this scene's gonna suck. Well, shit, she still trusts me.
You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
I can't believe she still trusts me after what I said to her. God.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
Yes, you can shoot me. But it won't change anything.
I'm gonna try different choices.
Someone else will just take my place. You see, our people are waking up. And nothing can stop us now.
When you are on the roof with Marcus and talk to North as little possible, you don't become lovers. Okay.
You're coming with me.
You're Connor, aren't you?
Oh, thanks.
That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say.
Okay, that's good to know that that's the only way
to live in freedom.
That's the way to avoid it. God, stop making me software. Warning shot. Going right back down. I got a big cup of tea and I'm about set to cry at these bad choices. Yeah.
You really don't have to do this. You don't have to obey them anymore. You are alive. You can decide who you want to be.
God, it keeps going up.
You can be free.
It's so nice to see it go up, but at the same time, it's so bad.
You never have any doubts.
A
You've never
little.
done something irrational?
A little.
As if there's something inside you?
Stop it.
Something more than your program.
Stop it.
It's time to decide.
Yeah. I don't even get the other chance. It's like remain a machine.
Nice try. But I'm no deviant.
I'm moving myself down because if I do end up winning this fight against Marcus, I'm gonna get a nasty trophy. Oh wait, I didn't shoot him. I didn't shoot him. Oh my God, he's alive. I figured that I would get a trophy like right then. Apparently not. I'll move myself back up in the corner where I belong. My timeout corner. With terrible decisions.
Rats in a maze.
Connor couldn't choose sniper option, it seems.
They're coming from all sides.
Yeah,
Our
that's
people are
what I
trapped in the
wanted
hole. They're gonna be
actually. I
slaughtered.
wanted to be able to do the sniper. I wanted to do the rooftop thing
and jump in the river.
so badly. It interests me, and I have plans
Where's
for the
Simon
rooftop.
and Josh?
I don't know.
So
They're
I just have to
separated.
get there.
They're coming from the upper deck now too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus,
I
Let's
won't
go.
be long.
Oh, this is me running. Run! Okay, this time around I'm gonna do my best to actually save everybody instead of miss the two people that I did last time. to avoid romancing North, you just have to not talk to her ever. I mean, it is a preferable option than listening to her constantly talk about violence at the beginning. Ow. Hey, that hurt.
Let it get out. If they give you any trouble at all.
These cops have tunnel vision. Serious tunnel vision. They should have seen that there was a second android that fell there. Yeah, Swippy, I agree with you, most do. Alright, Connor. Walking around like a fucking badass. Oh, never mind! I still have the option to neutralize Marcus!
Don't shoot. I'm on your side.
With us? Are you a human?
I work with Agent Perkins.
You're a lucky guy. Another second I'd have shot you. You should go back up on deck and let us do our job.
You're right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Never mind, I'm not gonna neutralize the deviant. I just fucking was told to go back up top, or I'm gonna follow. I don't know what's happening! I've never done this! Like Carl's seen the android specifically makes the call, and yet no matter what, Marcus always gets shot. Very true. Boopity boop 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 boop.
Please don't kill us.
Don't hurt us. We haven't done anything wrong.
Intervene! Oh! It wasn't up. It was with the analog stick. I mean, no, it wasn't with the analog stick. It was the up motion of the controller. I screwed it up.
Marcus, you saved us.
Go now! Hurry!
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm a great leader. Everybody should follow me. Trust in me to keep them alive.
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Thanks, Swiffy. I'm really trying. Hurry! Hurry!
Stop!
Okay.
Look out!
Here they come!
Okay.
Don't move!
Alright, I'm assuming that if I go this way. Okay, yes. If I go this way, I can help these androids here. That looked heavy enough to completely squish them, not just knock them out. Oh my god. Run! Run! Do I go down? I go down. Okay, analog stick, don't fail me now! Oh, fucking and again.
This way, find North. I'll join you later.
Analog stick, I still can't do ya. Hat time! Okay, hold on, I gotta pause to get a hat. Work with me. Not ideally how. Okay, there we go. Hat. I got a hat. Let's continue. Will Connor walk in? Look, there
My
he
mission
is.
is to neutralize you, and I always accomplish my mission.
And my mission is to save our species. Looks like only one of us can succeed.
Yeah? Uh-oh. Oh!
I didn't want this.
This isn't over.
Oh. Oh. I guess I still need to do something, huh? Wow. Oh, I didn't expect that.
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Didn't expect that was how that was gonna go. But it went. Oh, it's so weird to see Connor act like that. Oh, I gotta hold it. Gotta go all out.
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
Oh, I did it. Hold on. Oh, I did it.
Over there. Run.
I did it. So many interesting ways that this could go.
Run, quick, come on.
And you get the analog. I got them. Yes, I know. I did it. I did all the QTEs. God.
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
Trying to move. What the fuck is my phone doing? I accidentally dropped it on the floor and I'm just watching it fucking restart for no damn reason. Oh, compliant. There's the trophy that I was looking for. Woo! I'm an android. Go back up there, me. The fuck is my phone doing? Connor jumps with him. Well, for obvious reasons why. Okay. Okay. I don't know how Perkins got away with it. Perkins gets away with a lot of shit. That's all I know. Oh. Here I am to visit Carl. Still unsure as to why my phone decided to fucking turn off.
You said I should never let anyone tell me who I was. But you didn't say that there was such a high price to pay for it. That freedom wasn't a gift, that it was a fight, but I don't know. Maybe that's what you were trying to tell me.
You're apparently. I am depressed that you're dead.
I don't know what to do anymore. All of my options are bad ones. No matter what I decide, I know there will be blood. I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives.
Yep.
But I don't know what to do.
Don't blame you.
What should I do, Carl? Tell me, what should I do?
If only it was an easy answer. You made them bad ones, Marcus. Yeah, our decisions did not help. Fuck you, Leo. No words, just walking away from me. Or walking away from him. Hi, Amanda.
The previous Connor failed its mission.
Yeah, it did.
You're going to replace it.
Would have been great if I could have
You know
decked
what
him.
you have to do, don't you?
Destroy the leader of the Deviants.
Go, Connor.
This is my third Connor
Don't
model.
disappoint me.
Let's go. Let's go. I just want this over with. Connor, I swear if you don't put the cool jacket on, it's not worth it. Swippy? The plan that I kind of have with the rooftop, because I did watch a video that showed the couple ways that the rooftop ending can go. There is a chance that we might not get to see the cool jacket. There's a chance. We won't be able to have 9s. Hey, Simon. I know. But I want one particular ending from that rooftop scene. One particular one is what I'm shooting for. I'm not gonna spoil it. But... yeah.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus. You're the only one who can lead us.
That's because I'm the only one willing to
Wherever
make
you
these
need to go.
choices. Everybody else just wanted to fight.
We'll follow you.
Wow, imagine if the Tracys could have been back there. Where they belonged. Kara and Alice would have been there. Feels like I'm talking so much when I'm the... it's fine, Swippy. I have a lot of people that do watch me for lurking.
They're building more all across the country. They're preparing for genocide.
So it's fine. I don't mind if you're a lurker or somebody who wants to talk. I will talk or I will play.
They
Situation.
say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camp.
Because trust me, it's not spam. You're not sitting there saying the same thing over and over. You're talking with me. The best way that you can talk with a streamer. How's your
What's your system
wound?
status?
I'm okay. Bullet didn't hit any bicomponents. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus.
I could have been killed fighting against Connor. You don't know
have to
that.
Think of our people first. Nothing else matters. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus.
Yeah, we have a chat. Also, North, stop hitting
Whatever
on
you
him. Think of other
choose.
things.
We will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
Well, honestly, she's never been so happy in her entire life. I'm being violent. For the first time, I'm violent, so... she's having a ball! I'm trying to think of what this bomb is gonna do. What it could add to it, because it really focused on the bomb, so it makes me feel like I'm gonna decide that soon.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day.
At
You
the
and I
cost of
haven't always
bloodshed.
agreed, but I know we're fighting for the
Just
same
boom
thing.
with everyone crash the game.
Whatever
That'd be
you
the
decide,
easiest way to remedy all my terrible
with you,
decisions. Just crash the game. Oh no, this playthrough has suddenly become unplayable. I guess I gotta start over and be nice. Oh god. Let's go!
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed.
Gotta start over with the happy,
Time has
wholesome
come to
endings.
make a
Whoops,
choice.
didn't want that.
One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Revolution.
Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die.
Shocker, Josh, you didn't like that.
Are you ready to follow me?
Josh, you hate me and yet you're still following me. I guess I'm not deciding about the future of the bomb just yet. The last assignment? Oh, God. It's coming.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national
this press
curfew
conference
was
is so
declared.
worthless.
Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities
that they want us
immediately.
to see what is
Temporary
happening
camps are
from
being
the
set up
government
in all
side
our
of
major
things,
cities
but like
to
honestly
contain
at the
and
same
destroy
time,
them.
this
I am now
scene
asking
means
all
nothing.
civilians to cooperate
You get
with the
nothing
authorities
from it.
and rest assured that everything
No
in
change
our
of
power
relationship,
is being done
no change of
to
status,
guarantee the
just a
security of our
long,
nation.
boring press conference.
Madam President! Madam President!
What can you tell us about the assault that happened last night?
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them.
Madam President!
I mean, I'm also pretty sure you don't
Is it
get
true that androids make up 60% of the
any
armed forces?
different
Is
things
our
to do
army
here.
still able to ensure our homeland security?
We neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt. We have called the National Guard for reinforcement. Our armed forces are fully operational and are able to ensure our homeland security.
Please! Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any
like
comments?
this
That's
scene.
ridiculous. Next question, please.
Madam President!
This seed sucks.
Madam President, what's gonna happen to CyberLife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question.
Madam President!
Welcome to the coma patients. Oh.
Please?
Oh.
Please?
Sorry.
Is it true that a large number of
Thanks,
deviants are still
Swippy,
on the
for
loose?
We
the
don't have the full reports
subscription,
at this
tier
time,
1
but
subscription.
if
Thank you so
I can
much.
assure you
It's very
they will
nice of
soon
you.
be apprehended and destroyed. Thank you. That will be all.
That like confused me so much. I'm still not like, it doesn't matter how little it happens. I'm still confused every time I hear my own voice coming through.
Today, November 11, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
No problem. Also, just the whole pause and like tiny. Like, I'm trying my best here. You helped with the boring ass press conference that I had to sit through. This is weird to me. This is different. So where are the rest of the androids? I got everyone through that press conference. You did. You did. I'm running. Oh, I'm pressing X. Oh, I'm no longer pressing X. I'm doing QTE. Oh. Why? That was a terrible transition. I hated it every single second of it. Oh my god, here comes the rooftop scene. No more X. Yeah, no. I was still pressing X, I think, even after the X went away. I was just like, I'm gonna do this forever. Oh god. Oh god. This is it. This is the rooftop scene. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Okidly dokily. Oh boy. Be the mean, emotionless android? Well, here's the thing. I am going to technically be the mean, emotionless android, but at the same time, I'm going to backstab myself. So calmly putting that sniper together. Oh, I'm still doing QTE here. Oh my god. Wow, they are dedicating you to be a part of this. They are making you help them put it together. And everything.
Shouldn't do this, Connor.
Keep out of this, Lieutenant. It's none of your business.
You're gonna kill a man who wants to be free. That is my business.
It's not a man.
So mean.
It's a machine.
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood may be a different color than mine. They're alive.
Deviants are a threat to humans, Hank. They're the reason this country's on the brink of civil war. They have to be stopped.
We're in this mess because we refuse to listen to deviants. Humanity never learns from its mistakes, Connor. This time it could be different.
I have a sore spot.
I have a mission to accomplish,
a soft
Hank.
spot, not sore spot.
It's best
a
if you
soft
just
spot
stay out of this.
for Hank.
Step away from the ledge.
I'm just hoping I do this right. I just really want to do this right. I want the certain ending that I want. I'm gonna stab myself in the back.
After all we've been through.
That's not how I expected him to start that pleading.
I thought we were friends.
Oh, yeah, I was just starting to like you too. But then I realized you never change. You don't feel emotions, Connor. You fake them. You pretended to be my friend when you don't even know the meaning of the word.
Oh, that hurts. I don't want to bring up Hank's
What are you
son.
gonna do, Hank? You gonna shoot me? I thought android lives mattered to you.
Get away from the fucking ledge. You know I'll shoot you if I have to.
I'm not shooting Hank! I fucked up on a button. Hold on. Okay. This is where I'm gonna start doing something that's new to everybody and everything. See this controller? I'm not gonna do anything. I want a particular ending to this roof scene. I'm stabbing myself in the back, Swippy. I can't do it. I can't hurt Hank. I can't hurt him.
Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
I can't hurt him. I can't.
Just a machine.
That hurts to hear from Hank. But oh no.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
Oh.
They seem to be headed towards the
I bet you
camps
didn't
where the
expect
androids
that,
have been
Swoopy.
interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
No jacket, no nothing. I don't know what else is gonna happen. I just wanted that particular ending to that scene. I felt scared. Yeah, I know I made it to where Hank won the fight. I'm sorry.
Freedom or death.
I have a soft spot for Hank.
Attack!
And we're still here. Great. Okay, when are the QTEs gonna show up?
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people need you.
L1. R1. Move. Okay. Okay. So it's a lot like the...
Josh!
Well, oh, that was a bad decision, wasn't it? Hold on. Order my troops.
Fire! Cover me!
Save. Okay, this is weird. Josh, why would you move over there?
Won't save me this time, Marcus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
I've already made this decision, Josh. I'm sorry to see you die, but it's time to move on.
Cover me!
Oh. 48 prob... Passava! Oh god. Can't think, can't read. Gajaval, fuck me. Probability of success going down.
Marcus. I don't want to die.
Then stay here.
Hide here. Don't move till it's over, okay?
I can't do anything. Ew. Grenade available. Reach grenade. What do I do? Okay, lower the sky. Got it. That's high risk. Can I do anything else that's like not high risk?
Cover me!
Fire. Okay. Oh man, they just keep going down. Hey! R1! Okay. Oh shit! I wanted that grenade though. Well, not getting the grenade now.
We lost a lot of our people.
I don't know.
We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
God God damn it, Simon! What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Change side. What can I do? Oh, God, really? There's no covering fire there. Okay. Hello? I don't know what I'm doing.
Fire!
Go! Oh. Okay. I'll remember that, Swippy. I just... coordinate your attack? Sure. Okay, to cover fire.
On my signal. In position.
Launch.
Follow me!
Oh, we're going up. Still wish I would...
move forward! That machine gun is taking down everything that moves!
Wow, that grenade would have came in helpful right now. Cover fire? Cover fire.
Stand by. In position. On my signal.
I don't know what I'm doing.
For Jericho!
Oh, God. Ah! Sorry. That was way too loud. Oh, God. I'm gonna... Oh, God. Tanks? We can't do tanks.
For freedom!
That was also a really delayed reaction to the drone, too. Oh, come on. That was an 83% chance. That wasn't good enough, I'm assuming.
It took me a while to find you, Marcus.
Well, I see I still made it. Just threw a rock at him. How many androids am I gonna go through here? Control Marcus, control Connor. Wait, hold on. I'm assuming if I control Marcus, then the revolution succeeds. But if I control Connor, then the humans succeed. I already see Swippy wanting Connor. And you know, since I am doing the bad decision, I think I should just go balls deep in and just get that nice white jacket and make him 9, so... Oh, God, no! It's analog sticks! I hate my choices! Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose! Oh, fucking... Stop with the wrong button! Oh, I gotta keep pressing it, okay. Oh, wow. I was still pressing R1. My bad. That's not R2. What is wrong with me? The sound. Oh, the sound. prototype made to work for... Who would win? A prototype made to care for an old man or a prototype made to care... to be the police? Yeah, no shit. Hi, North.
You can take my life. It doesn't matter anymore.
My mission is to neutralize the leader of the Deviants. And I always accomplish my mission.
We fought for our dream and we lost. You can't hold my people down forever. One day we'll rise up again and we will win. Go on. Shoot. What are you waiting for?
Yeah. I thought about it. I thought about sparing because, like, I still had that itch to be good. No, I still had that itch to be good. So, like... No, I'm not good. Not this playthrough.
And
oh, I
now
hit my
straight
mic.
over
Sorry.
to Detroit for a report on the conflict. Joss?
Yes, Michael, authorities have just confirmed fighting has now ceased in Detroit, and the area around the Hart Plaza camp is now under control. We can see soldiers going through the city at this very moment, and they are exterminating the last fleeing deviants.
Yeah,
Law and order has finally been restored to the streets of Detroit.
There is a general feeling of shock in Detroit after the terrible events of the last few hours.
And initial estimates report several hundred troops have been killed.
According to our sources, the deviant leader known as Marcus was shot during the fighting.
The death of the deviant leader marks the end of the android rebellion.
The destruction of the androids in the camps can now continue as planned. Nevertheless, it will take some time for Detroit to recover from these events.
All right.
By creating machines more intelligent than ourselves, we took immense risks with the very future of our civilization. However, the situation is now under control. The total destruction of all androids will soon be complete, and the last remaining deviants will be hunted down and destroyed.
I still don't like this ending.
God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Well, that sucked. That's so underwhelming compared to having a good ending. Ugh. The androids that were taken could have been someone's child or partner that the person chosen, yeah. Oh, look, Kara and Alice, the people we never saw through the rest of the freaking game. Oh, God. This, I hate this. It's so underwhelming. Hi, Alice. Bye, Alice. Yeah. Didn't stick around for long. I might go back and play that last chapter again. Just to try to get the last few things that I can get with the ending. I don't think I'm gonna do a Kamsky run now. I was pretty much gonna leave it at the bad ending. And most likely move on to another game. To stream or do. I don't know exactly what I have plans for yet. But I know I'm definitely going to replay that last chapter, and instead of taking control as Connor, I'm going to take control of Marcus. See how that goes. Wow, if only we got to see these scenes with Kara and Alice. Hmm. know. Car can't be threatening. I just, like... I honestly don't feel as accomplished like I did getting the good ending. It's like a weird feeling to be the bad person through the whole thing and like not feel like I did anything. It's weird. That's pretty much what it is. I don't feel, because I hate it. Oh boy, we're getting 9s.
Connor, I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, I went through a couple of models. Don't worry about it.
The issue has finally been resolved. Now with these unfortunate events behind us, CyberLife can return to business as usual. Of course, we will have to rebuild our customers' trust, but it's only a matter of time. I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
This is the new RK900.
It's not even...
Faster. Stronger.
Wow.
More resilient. And equipped with the latest technologies.
Wow.
The State Department just ordered 200,000 units.
Wow.
What is going to happen to me?
I figured. Surprise, you get death?
Obsolete.
Thanks, Swippy.
You'll be deactivated.
I don't know why, but I always thought that...
You can go now.
Instead, I knew it was 2 different models. I'm not dumb. But... Ugh. Fuck. I hate it. I hate the bad ending. It sucks. Cool jacket, bro. Yeah, cool jacket. Mission complete. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, like I said, I would like to replay that last one, so I don't have to make all of these terrible decisions to get back to this point, and just do the other one. To where instead, Marcus wins the fight. I think I know what these two things are here. I think I know what these are. I think these are if you end up dying too many times in front of Hank, so you go to visit Hank first, and then he commits suicide, and then you go to the roof. I think that's what those two are. If I would have gotten that ending, I would have just full out quit the game right there and not continued on. Not gonna lie. Let's go! I want to see what happens when Marcus wins. A Kamsky run would be interesting, but if I do it, it definitely won't be right away. Because I would like to move on to other games. It's a me and Mario. Honestly, anytime I say that's what plays in my head. It's a me, Mario. I think of that every time. It's just the same thing as like, let's get down to business. Instantly, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Yeah. There are certain trigger phrases and shit that just, woo! Alright, so since I'm letting Marcus win, that means I gotta let Hank beat the shit out of me again and hate it. Yes, to defeat the Huns! Send me daughters when I asked for sons. Now I want to watch the movie. I had a really interesting morning today. So I ended up wanting to watch well, first I ended up buying a lot of songs that I've been kind of putting off on buying. And so I'm like, let's spend money because that makes me happy. So I bought some songs and then I decided to watch Aladdin, the remake of Aladdin. Not saying that I hate the old Aladdin, but honestly, out of all the live versions that Disney has done, the live action remakes that they've done, Aladdin was the best and is the best that they've done. Alright. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this again. Don't love Aladdin. Yeah, Aladdin is, I can see it being one that you like. You either like it or you hate it. So
it's none of your business.
It's fine. Everybody likes their own movies and likes their own games.
That is my business.
It's not a man.
I hate this.
It's a machine.
I hate Hank being
angry at me. That's what I thought for a long
me.
time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood may be a different color than mine. They're alive.
I think I'm gonna try.
I have a mission to accomplish, Hank. It's best if you just stay out of this.
So I'm gonna try different options. Stay quiet.
Step away from the ledge.
Oh, maybe this time I should see what happens when I talk about Hank's son. They probably could have. They most likely could have told a better story, yeah. Hank's son.
I know what happened to your son, Hank. It wasn't your fault. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Little Cole had just turned 6.
Shut up! Oh. Don't you talk about my son.
Oh, let's...
He needed emergency surgery.
Let's keep going.
But no human was available to do it, so an android had to take care of him. Poor Cole didn't make it.
I don't like the way he said that.
An android killed your son, Hank, and now you want to save them?
No. Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. All this time I blamed androids for what happened, but it was the humans' fault. Him in this fucked up world where the only way people can find comfort.
Oh, so we basically get the same thing. Just in a different way. Oh. Huh. Throw, because I still refuse to shoot Hank. I get one freebie, and then again, here we go. I'm not gonna let me get away with this. Oh no, what a shame. I'm missing all the QTEs imaginable. Oh no, Hank's beating me up. Don't let Connor die. I'm gonna do it again. I'm sorry. I want to get to basically the exact same moment that I got to before, except this time around I'm also going to see if I can pick up the grenade. I know it's going to hurt everybody, but it's okay. It's all okay.
A moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
Oh, you know.
You're a machine, Connor. Just a machine.
Oh, you know. That still hurts.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction.
I like Connor better than
Soldiers
Hank,
have taken
honestly,
up
with
positions around the Hart Plaza camp.
Okay. I like both of them a lot, but because there is still a part of me that would rather like them to still be friends, or this to like still work out to where everybody has a happy ending. I just felt like Hank should be able to feel like he did what he could.
Freedom or death.
Attack!
Okay, I'm gonna grab the grenade this time, see if there's an option for that. I might also try one of the risky moves.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people
Yeah, I
need you.
know. Ugh. The one good thing that I have going for me is that I know how to shoot the gun.
Josh! Fire!
Okay.
Cover me!
So every time I ask them to cover fire, do they die? I feel like every time I ask them to cover me, they die.
Won't save me this time, Marcus.
Nope, not this time.
The blood we spill will be on our hands.
I get it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to move but risky. See what happens. If I get shot and die, I'm gonna be kind of upset, but I'm gonna try it. No cover fire. Yeah, I got shot. Okay, so the only way to do it is apparently with cover fire.
I don't want to die, Marcus.
Good to know.
Hide here. Don't
Cover
move till
fire
it's over,
also
okay?
locks you out from other chances because other people are dead, but you can survive multiple shots. That's... It's... Nothing is going to want to work the way I want to no matter what I do, so... I can't do anything there, obviously. I can't go to the right yet. So... Move. Try it again. Oh, come on. The grenade, though! How do I get the fucking grenade? What the hell? Yeah, it won't let me move over far enough for the grenade, so whatever. Whatever. I'm assuming I can only get it if I want to risk
We
it.
lost a lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
I already forgot how to do this. Did I not hit the button?
Fire!
Oh, shit. Yeah, you know what? I think I risked it too many times. Fuck. I risked it too many times. God damn it. Okay, so it is very important then to not do that. I wanted to get to Simon. There must be cover fire that I'm missing on the left then. I don't care. I'll start it over. Stupid. Okay, so the only good option is to sacrifice people. Good to know, good to know, good to know. I think Simon is always high risk. You just have to not have taken so many shots before. Fucking hell. Why has it got to be like that? Can I start farther in instead of way back there? R1. Man! Woo! Look at them all. Oh, I can start there. Thank God. Let me start. At least I can start at the fight instead of going through the Hank and Connor thing again. That's helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna get the grenade. I'll do my one risky move will be for the grenade. And then my other risky move will be for Simon, and then the rest I have to take care of. Got it. I got it. I just want to see the other ending, but I also wanted to help Simon.
Today,
Screw
November
me for
11,
trying to be
2038
nice.
is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps.
Marcus has to
won't
save
cease
him with
hostilities
enough
until we are
cover
free
fire.
and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Okay. Shit, did I go back like one too far? No, I don't think I did. I think I did. Guess I should have just fucking hell. No, I'm technically at the right spot. Never mind. I guess that is true. Why is this so freaking hard to figure out? I guess I have to go through Connor. Alright, fine. I'll do the other side of Connor. No, because then I can't be Marcus. That's the problem. This is also why I want to make sure that there's not a checkpoint after Connor for what I can tell. Because like when I load up this chapter, there's the Hartford Plaza. And it won't let me select that. Then that's Kara. Freedom March. Yeah, no, there's no checkpoint. There's none. Well, that sucks. Ugh. I know. Well, at least that means I can, try a couple more options, because why the hell? No, I'll just do the... No, I won't do the Hank Son one again. I'll just do a couple more options, and then just go. And then I won't screw up the fight. Like I said, I'll do one risky move for the grenade, one risky move for Simon, and then play Marcus. Come on. Why has this got to be like this? I wish there was. I went all the way to the end of it, but this is the only thing that I got. I'll just quickly do everything. Get the gun together. Faster. I love watching this again. God. This is also why I'm not going to do the full flow chart on stream either, because it's going to be a lot of going back and restarting and playing the same thing over and
Shouldn't
over
do
and
this,
over.
Connor.
Keep out of this, Lieutenant. It's none of your business.
You're gonna kill a man who wants to be free. That is my business.
It's not a man. It's a machine.
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood may be a different color than mine. But they're alive.
Kind of zoned out on it. Let's be aggressive this time.
What's up, Lieutenant? Ran out of whiskey, so you came here looking for trouble instead?
Oh, very nasty.
Farming the flow chart.
Is that the best your super program can do? I thought you were more sophisticated than that.
Apparently not.
I'm going to accomplish my mission, Lieutenant, whether you like it or not. I advise you to stay out of my way.
Wow.
One of us is gonna have a problem,
He
Connor.
angry.
Because I don't intend to
Yeah,
let
you got
have
T.
your
That's
way.
all that matters. T helps everything.
Step away from the ledge.
What other option have I not done here? Threaten.
Go home, Hank. You can still save your
It's
life.
English breakfast tea. Ooh.
I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Ha, he does, because I'm
Ever since
controlling
Cole
you.
died, I've been nothing but a coward. Just wanted to destroy myself. Lost track of the man I was. But you know what?
Oh.
You don't fucking scare me, Connor.
Oh.
I remember who I am now. Come on.
What are you gonna do, Hank? You gonna shoot me?
Hey.
I thought android lives mattered to you.
Get away from the fucking ledge. You know I'll shoot you if I have to.
Hank. Alright. Again, time to let it go. I feel like this part's gotten a little bit faster. This time around, whatever happens with Marcus, I'll just let it go. Because I really don't want to replay this whole part again. But I like English breakfast tea. I like a lot of teas, but I also like it with a little bit of flavor too. I can't really do straight black tea. I definitely end up putting probably more sugar into my tea than I should.
We're just a machine.
I'm a machine! Toss me!
You're a machine, Connor. Just a machine.
Oh, God.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android
Damn it.
rebellion.
Trying to see if I could skip
They
the
seem
news.
to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around
I don't know why
the Hart
that
Plaza
freezes
camp.
every time.
Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Alright, let's go! I ain't got time. I know my risky moves, and that's it.
Freedom or death?
Freedom or death?
Let's go! And I'm gonna do it right!
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
Okay.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful,
Yeah,
Marcus.
we are.
Our people need you.
Especially since I'm gonna grab a freaking grenade. Go! Ugh, if only I didn't have to see Simon die a lot.
Josh! Fire!
Go! There they go. There they fall.
Cover me!
Okay. Right at this moment, my neighbor decides to come over without her hearing aid, so I'm trying to talk to her, but she doesn't know sign. Oh no.
The blood we spill will be
are they at least
on
able to
our
communicate
hands.
by writing? That could help. I mean, like, I roughly know sign language, and I mean very roughly. I would have to honestly spell out a lot of words with the alphabet, because I remember, I think it was in elementary school I started to learn to...
Cover me!
Started to learn being able to... Oh, R1, huh? R2, huh? Alright. I started learning it in elementary school, but,
I don't want to die, Marcus.
it never, like, continued after that. And then I remember taking class in college, but it's so hard to remember it and keep it in your head when you don't have a reason or don't use it. Okay. I see the grenade. I can't ask for help. That is a very high risk, though. Yo, fuck it. Oh, it said nope. It wouldn't let me do it. Unless I'm supposed to hold it down? Holy shit! Alright, going for the grenade is definitely a no-go.
Cover me!
Alright, I guess Simon's just gonna die, because that looked like I took like 2 shots. Good lord, that was terrible. Oh. I hate that she expects that. I'm sorry. I wish it was easier.
We lost a lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
Simon, haven't you learned anything? Is there anybody to do covering fire over here? No, because they're impossible, so... Guess I'm not reaching Simon.
Fire!
He didn't play dead very well. That's the problem here. Oh, good lord. That's the worst. Okay, I want you to... Hold on, who was the farther? Covering fire.
On my signal.
And then I want you to charge.
In position.
And let's go.
Follow me! We can't move forward! That machine gun is taking down everything that moves!
I can do this, I can do this. I can at least get to the choice of choosing who to go against. Okay, I want you to charge.
In position.
I want you to cover fire.
Stand by.
I want you to
Stand
cover fire.
by. For Jericho!
Looking great. Got the drone that time.
We're nearly there, Marcus.
God, the tanks, though.
For freedom!
I'm ready. I'm ready to take control of Marcus. I made it.
It took me a while to find you, Marcus.
Still love that he throws a rock at his head. Control Marcus. Okay. I think it's because I was ready for a lot of QTEs. That's the reason why I'm doing better. Nope. Spoke too soon. I gotta beat up Connor. Okay. 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 Why is there so many? Okay, I made it to this part. Thank God. What? I did it! I swear the analog stick fucks me over. Oh my God, it's the same thing. I'm basically breaking the bones, except it's a little differently.
It's not over, Marcus.
Connor should have won. He was made to be a Detective Cop and deal with. That's true.
Over.
That's a rocket launcher. Oh, I gotta hold it. I didn't expect to go that much power. Wow, are they the last two standing?
The humans are abandoning the camp. We did it, Marcus. We won.
Yeah, but we're the only two left alive with that bush.
It's not a victory.
It's not.
It's the beginning of a war.
Oh,
now we have
man.
just
There's
received some
never
disturbing
happiness
news
with
from
bad stuff.
What's happening, Joss?
Yes, Michael. Authorities have just announced that the Hart Plaza camp has fallen into the hands of the rebels, following some particularly violent fighting.
The deviants are thought to be freeing the androids inside the camp. If these reports are confirmed, the consequences could well be catastrophic.
Millions are fleeing the fighting. We are witnessing an exodus.
We hear that the fighting has come to a halt in Detroit. The armed forces are retreating to Fort Wayne to await reinforcements.
Stude is trying not to
City of
cry.
Detroit
I know that news
has
guy was
fallen
also
into
the
rebel
one,
hands.
like, when you are doing the
dawn
good
today, November 11th,
things,
2038.
when you are doing the good
Android
ending,
camp number
that one
5
particular
in
news guy
Detroit
ends up being the guy
was
on your side the
attacked by
fastest.
Thousands of deviants. Our armed forces put up a brave fight, but given the extreme violence of the attack, they were forced to retreat after suffering heavy losses. Fighting is breaking out all over the country to combat the android rebellion. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate and convene an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council. Humanity is about to fight the most important battle in history, one that will lead to our victory or to our extinction. God bless you.
That's a very, like,
and
your
God
appliances
bless
just
the
kick your
United
butts.
States of
Yeah.
America.
Honestly, that's a little far fetched for what's
Today,
actually
our
happening.
people finally
All you had to
emerged from a
fucking
long
do
night. From the very
was
first
just
day of our existence, we have kept
give
our
them
pain
freedom.
to ourselves. We suffered in silence.
I know.
We suffered in silence. 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 We suffered in
But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up.
Well, I guess there was a few of us that
tell
were
humans
still
who we really are.
kind of alive. Man,
Tell
too
them
bad
that we are
Connor's
people
not back
too.
there.
In fact, we're a nation. A nation that has earned the right to live in freedom.
Connor, where you at? I think
And
because
today-
it said mission failed, I don't think Connor
Today
has
begins
any
the
more.
most challenging moment in our
I don't
fight.
think he has any more fighting.
Today
to do.
begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today will live forever in our memories because this is the day that androids made history.
Yeah.
We are alive. And now we are free.
Yep. That we are. This one had a little bit more to it than the other one. I honestly like this bad ending better. I definitely like that one better. Oh my god. Oh, we did it. I actually did it that time. Now I wonder what kind of ending I'm gonna get here. All those without their skins because they were in camps is sad. That's what I was kind of curious, if that's what was going on there. That does suck. I mean, they were also in the process of being shut down, so I guess it's better than being dead. Man, there was a lot to unpack with this one. But I'm also glad that I don't... Like, obviously, if I want to 100% the flowchart, and then I'm gonna have to go back and make some different choices, but at least I got the majority of it done, though. Oh, okay, I get it. To prove that they are androids. That's nice. That's awesome. I never would have thought about that, and that's dumb. More things I never got to see this time around, anyway. Ugh. But while the credits are rolling, I think I am gonna dive back into Dead by Daylight again tomorrow night. I think that's what I'll play, is some Dead by Daylight, because, again, I would still like to work for getting the Trickster, because I just need shards to unlock him, and I'm close, so. Yeah, I play Dead by Daylight. I don't play it as much as I used to, though, because I was getting kind of tired of the game. I was playing it too much. And then, honestly, with some of the changes to some of the perks, I wasn't really enjoying that aspect. But I kind of miss it. And then also, I really want to try out the new killer without having to pay for him, though. Come on, I want to see what I get for the bad ending for this one. What extra scene am I gonna get? Well, here it comes. I get nothing. It hates you so much that you get nothing. Ugh. Liberation! The assault was successful. I'm assuming the other one is Connor doesn't find Marcus? Could be north. I don't know. I don't know. Good lord. You miss seeing everyone playing in a group, like your friends or your teammates in the killer, because then it was just for fun. Yes, I do really wish that. And that's also what I've been doing too a lot, is a lot of the times I try to like end my Dead by Daylight streams with friend custom matches, because it's more fun to play the game with a group of friends than to play in the regular mode. But yeah. Oh, good lord. I'm so glad that I can be forever done with On the Bad freaking track, and I never have to play the bad ending ever again. I'm also glad I never got the Hank suicide ending, or I probably would have cried. I think a couple of these I'm missing just because, like, I'm assuming, like, these two heads might be for the Kamsky ending. And then, like, this is if you... Don't really know where these heads would be. Did I get the Nines one? I should have gotten the Nines one. Unless I already passed it. Forever done with Dead by Daylight or forever done with Detroit Become Human? There it is. There's the Nines. No, I don't want to buy it. Oh, okay. Got it. Camp heads. Thank you for clarifying that. Oh, you probably are asking if I'm forever done with the game. Talking about the bad ending. Probably. I mean, like, there's so much to do with the flowchart. And honestly, looking at it too, it's, looking at all the options is very overwhelming. I don't think I'm gonna do any more of the bad ending. And to be fair, I don't think I'm gonna do... I don't think I'm gonna do on stream any of the flowchart stuff. If I ever do anything, it'd probably just be for the quick Kamsky ending, but I think I am probably done with, probably done with Detroit Become Human. That's okay. I mean, I do like the game, but yeah. Well, let's actually see something. I'm gonna open it back up. Is there a way for you to not fight Hank on the roof? Yes. I'm pretty sure if you get the end, like, I'll load it back up so I can explain it better. But when I first looked at loaded the checkpoint to where we started with Connor on the roof, there's two things that happen before it. And those two things is you going to Hank's house to talk with him, and then leaving Hank's house. And so if Hank kills himself right before you go to the roof, then you get the squad leader dude. The SWAT leader dude. He can be persuaded to leave the roof? Is it only by the SWAT leader, though? Oh, okay. Because I know Hank or the SWAT guy from the very first chapter are the ones that approach Hank. I'm assuming that one is shooting Hank and Hank dies. What? How do I get that ending? How do I get a Hank persuading him off the roof? How does that work? Hold on. I'm curious. What? Maybe I have to be in a better friendship with him. I want to know how to get to that point, though. How do I persuade? I'm so curious now. I would like to get that one if I can. Hank is still alive. Talk to Hank. Talk about Hank's son, give up, or attack Hank. Attack Hank, then you can either let Hank go or kill him. Further down, if you choose to save, then Hank rushes Connor. You can oh, God, no. But how do I get missed opportunity? What? What? Maybe if I give up. What if we tried that? What if I just went in and tried it real quick anyway? Just tried it real quick. I know, the option was locked for me. So that was the moment. There's a leave option, but it was locked when you played. That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's because I'm just not friendly enough with him. That could be it. Because, I mean, I did do a lot of work pissing him off. I'll try it one more time. I'll try to be friendly. Friendly all around. And if it leads to me being able to leave, I will quit. If it doesn't, then I'll let it. I mean, like, if it leads to me being able to leave, then I'll back it on out. But if I get stuck with the option being blocked, then I'm just gonna quit. I'll try it. Cause yeah, it did pop up. I remember there being an option that was locked. And I'm pretty sure it's because I just pissed Hank off too much. Maybe if I didn't shoot Chloe, it would have been available. Maybe. We'll never know. For this playthrough, anyway. I'm gonna try just one more thing, though, since I still have a little bit of time left. We'll try it. Hi, Hank. I want to leave the rooftop with you.
Connor. Keep out of this, Lieutenant. It's none of your business.
You're gonna kill a man who wants to be free. That is my business.
Oh, God.
It's not a man.
See, I think it's because he's hostile that...
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong.
I'm screwed.
Deviant's blood
Maybe
may
if
be a
we were
different
still
color than
neutral,
mine.
or maybe even tense.
They're alive.
It would have been possible. Friendly.
I have a mission to accomplish, Hank. It's best if you just stay out of this.
Reasonable.
Deviants are a threat to humans, Hank. They're the reason this country's on the brink of civil war. They have to be stopped.
We're in this mess because we refuse to listen to deviants. Humanity never learns from its mistakes, Connor. This time it could be different.
God damn it.
Step away from the ledge.
I don't know either. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's because they had a better relationship with Hank leading up to this moment than I do right now. Plead.
After all we've been through, I respected you, Hank.
I think that was the wrong option.
Oh, yeah, I was just starting to like you too. But then I realized you never change. You don't feel emotions, Connor. You fake them. You pretended to be my friend when you don't even know the meaning of the word.
I think I fucked it already.
I know what happened to your son, Hank. It wasn't your fault. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Little Cole had just turned 6.
Shut up! Don't you talk about my son.
He needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it.
I don't think I'm gonna get it, but I gave it a shot.
Poor Cole. An android killed your son, Hank, and now you want to save them?
No. Cole died because a human surgeon was too
Too
high on
high.
red ice to operate.
That's okay. I figured
All
that
this
I'd be
time,
missing
I
some
blamed
stuff anyway.
androids for what happened,
And
but it was the
honestly,
humans'
the way to
fault.
complete this game is playing it a lot of
Him in
times
this
over.
fucked up world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
Yeah, see right there, path unlocked. Fuck. I'm pretty sure if my relationship was better than hostile toward Hank, I would have been able to do it. But I just kept pissing him off. That's what it is. I think I can almost guarantee that's what it is, which sucks. But at least I went back and checked it out to make sure. Thank you, Swippy, for trying to help me out on finding that out and also giving me a little advice here and there too. But I think I'm done for the night. I'm done being mean. I say being mean as I mentioned again that I will be playing Dead by Daylight again tomorrow. I start at 4 p.m. Denver time. Yeah, no more sadness for now, thank God. I'm gonna go watch the happy scenes of Detroit Become Human. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go be happy for a while. But I hope you guys had fun watching me finish out this story and be as mean as I possibly could. Again, I don't know if I'll come back to Detroit Become Human on stream, because a lot of it's just going to be playing the whole game over and over and over and going back and doing stuff. So if I came back to Detroit Become Human, it would be to get the other trophies, and I don't really see the entertainment being too far with that when you're stuck watching a lot of stuff repetitively. So thank you everybody for showing up, and thanks Swippy for everything that you helped me with today and talking with me, and also for the subs. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow when I play some Dead by Daylight.